Hi there and welcome. My name is Beatrice. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today's class is a Yin Yoga class for the front of our body. All you need for this is a couple of blocks. To substitute them, you can use books or you can use a bolster if you prefer. So when you're ready, come and practice with me. We start our class on our back in supported bridge. Just a regular bent knees supported bridge to begin to come into the body and into the front of the body and also to ground. So starting with something really simple, really soothing. So as you come to your back, lift your hips, and you can use 1 or 2 blocks for this one. It's the first one, so really take it as it serves your body. So you can bring 1 block under the sacrum, or if it's not enough, take the other one and place it on top. And let your sacrum and part of your lower back settle onto the block. You can take the hands on your belly. That's what I like to do here. Just let your shoulders drop into the ground, the chest begin to open. Notice how the back of the body feels on the ground. Places in touch with the ground, just like the soles of the feet, the upper back and shoulders, the back of your head, the back of your arms. Feel the contact of your body with the blocks. And begin to notice the front of your body, the target of today's practice. The contact of the body with the clothes you're wearing, the air against your skin. Notice how the front of your shoulders feel. Your chest, your belly, the front of your hips, your hip flexors. Front of your thighs. And letting the body become heavier and heavier with each breath. Slowly, one at a time, if you have 2 blocks, begin to remove the blocks to the side. And then just take a moment to counter pose here, bring the knees into the chest. You can stay here or rock forwards and backwards. When you're ready, move yourself to the side, to one side, whichever you prefer, and press yourself up to your hands and knees. And find the space at the front to extend into melting heart. So take the hips up in line with your knees, just up to the ceiling, and then walk the hands forward, drop the chest, and feel that openness through the chest into the armpits. Forehead can be on the ground or on a block. On your next inhale, lift up onto your forearms. Slowly allow your body to lean forward, your hips to lean forward, and drop the hips back down onto the mat. Open up the chest, just staying here for a moment. And if it feels good, you can look over your shoulder and take a bit of a circle of your upper body. Bring your shoulder blades together and then round. Anything that feels nice to release for your own body. Then come down to the front of your body and open the right arm out to the side. And you can either straighten the arm out or you can bend the elbow. And begin to lean out to the right. So you can come towards the right side of your body. Don't worry if you're not coming all the way onto your side, that's fine. Come to a place where you feel sensations at the front of your right shoulder, into the right side of your chest. Then you can be completely on your side. You can take a block under your head, which is what I'm going to do, to support my neck. And if it feels like this is not enough, you can begin to open up the top leg and bring the sole of your foot to the ground at the back. I won't be doing that today. I'll be staying here. If at any point you feel like you want to deepen the posture, you can always bring that left arm forward and lean a bit farther back so you can feel a bit more openness through the front of the shoulder. Slowly begin to release from this side. So let's transition to your front. And then take that arm either side to the side of your body. Now you can roll onto the other side. I'll just move the other way so I can face you. So this time the left arm opens out to the side from your front. And then you lean back onto the left side of your body. Adjust your arm as you do that. Adjust your head on the block or otherwise on a pillow or a blanket. And you can play with your arm, bring it up or down. Just find that place of sensation. And as I said on the previous side, you can lean that right leg back and place the foot flat to the ground if that works for you. And this is not enough, but I'll stay here on this side as well. And notice how your jaw feels. Notice if you are clenching the jaw, if you're building any tension in any other area of the body. Trying to soften all our muscles to come deeper into our tissues. And slowly begin to roll to your front slowly and gently. Take the block to one side. Then you can take a moment on your front, or you can lift up to your hands and knees and drop back to soft and gentle child's pose. Your knees together, your knees out wide, whichever way works for your body. Just for a little bit of rebound. And from here, lift up to your hands and knees. And we're coming to what's probably the most intense posture of Yin, or one of the most intense postures, which is Dragon. So I grab both of my blocks, take them to the front of my mat. Also, if you need any padding for your knees, you're welcome to bring a blanket or double up the mat. I use 2 mats, so I can really find that softness under my knees. And come to our hands and knees. Hands can come to the blocks, and step that right leg forward. And take any help with your hands to lift that right leg forward that you need. And shift that right leg back, that left leg back. So you're not directly on your kneecap, you're more a bit farther up, so almost at the bottom of your thigh. Leaning there, and then let your hips drop. And you can either take the blocks back in line with your hips and open up the chest. That will feel like you're dropping the hips a little bit lower, you actually are. And then you feel like you're opening into the hip flexors here on the left a little bit more. So I'll be upright for now. really breathing here. Try not to retain the breath, and it can feel really intense. So really come to the height that feels good for you. You don't have to drop the hips really low. Check in with your body and notice if there's any tension you're holding around your glutes, around all of your hips. And try to let your body know that it's safe, that it can let go. From here, begin to press the ground away, lean back. And gently guide that right leg back in line with it left. Take a moment here, any movement that feels good, a bit of circle of the hips. You can take a down dog. And when you're ready, left leg this time steps forward in between the blocks. Right leg shifts back so the knee is nice and comfortable. And then you can shift the blocks back. And you don't have to stay at this height. You can take them higher. And you can drop your hips down to the ground as much as you need to feel sensations at the front of your right leg. Notice how the right leg feels, and if you can, allow the whole leg to soften. Trying to let go of most muscular effort. Of course, you're going to have some to hold yourself up. Slowly and with kindness, begin to shift back. Try not to do any abrupt movement. Be kind to your body. And then guide that left leg back in line with the right. And you can release the blocks, place them to one side. I'll take a downward facing dog here, or you can lengthen one leg at a time back as well. And from downward dog, taking any movement that feels good, bending one knee at a time. Relaxing the head, shaking it. And then let your knees come down to the ground. We'll come to our last posture of the practice, which is still a supported bridge, but this time, if you like, you can straighten the knees. So coming down to our back. Lowering down to the back. And just like any bridge, we're lifting the hips off the ground and up to the ceiling, pressing the ground away with the feet, and then take the blocks or the block under your sacrum. And then begin to straighten the knees. If that doesn't feel good for you, you can keep the knees bent and return to where you started. And you can have either the hands on your belly or the arms out this time, with the palms opening up.
You can close off the eyes and return to notice the front of your body. Perhaps focusing your attention on the belly. And the rising and falling sensation that guides the breath. Noticing how that breath guides sensations in the body as well. So as you breathe in, perhaps, and expand the belly, you can feel a bit more tension there. And as you breathe out, that tension releases. I'll leave you here for today. Remember to come out gently and to counter pose as well. Here's quite a big extension for the back. So as you come to your back, hug your knees into the chest and take a bit of movement there. You can take a child's pose. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoy this practice and your front body feels nice and loose. And if you did, please like and subscribe and share with your friends and family. Thank you.